it's Annie. I'm back in the desert and we're going to do a segment today on Annie's cooking in the trailer park. And before we do that, I'd like to introduce our new mannequin friend, and this is Andre, and he was given to us by our friends Troy and Don, and remember Ginger and Roxy, and we're all ready for the holidays. So come join me in the trailer as I make guacamole dip. All right, Louie, go on in. Go on. Good boy. Okay, we're coming in now. We're coming into the trailer, and I'm going to be making my guacamole dip, and this is in honor of our friends Sharon and Brent. And oh yeah, let's start the ding. Okay, so we are going to start. Okay, Kenny, come over here. Okay, so I have all these little avocados. And what do you do with them? Make guacamole dip. So we're going to come over here, and I'm all set up, and I've got all the things I need to put my guacamole dip together. I do have a wonderful bowl that I believe a lot of the Spanish people use, and I've got chili peppers, and I've got homegrown peppers. So I've got, these are mild, these are very hot. This is that chili pepper, okay? And that's what gives you a little bit of a spice, but we don't like it hot. Do you like it hot, Kenny?
I like it medium.
Medium. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you by taking my knife. I'm just going to go around the avocado, break it open, and you see that you have a little seed there, and you want to get rid of that seed because you're not going to eat the seed. Okay? So the seed, you know, you can throw away. Okay, now, so what I do with this is I don't like avocado that's really mushy. So what I try to do is try to keep it chunky. So I kind of just take a spoon. Sorry, you don't like me knocking, do you?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, fine.
It doesn't matter today.
Okay, so anyway, it's a process of getting the avocado out of your shell. So you can, you know, I like to keep it chunky again. You can mush it up. You can do it any way you like, but we like it chunky. So I am going to finish cutting open these, and as you can see, it's pretty chunky.
So we'll take a break, and then we'll come back when you have them all.
And then I'll show how to put the ingredients in.
So we'll be right back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay with me.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
All right, we're back now, and I just want to show you that there's different size seeds in these avocados. But you have to really be careful because I kind of poked myself. So I just take the knife and I just try to move it gently out of there. Don't poke it because I think I poked my finger. So that's not, you don't want to do that. Okay, so anyway, this is my last avocado. And as you can see, if you could zoom in here, Kenny, this is chunky. It's not very mushy. So what I want to do is I'm going to add my chili peppers, and I'm also going to add onion powder and garlic powder and a little salt and pepper in that. Oh, and a little hot sauce. That's it.
No salt?
Yeah, I have a little salt here.
Okay,
but
I didn't
not
know.
much.
You don't
need much.
Okay.
I
guess you want to taste it before you start it, because once you add salt, you can't take it out.
That's right. And with the avocados, you don't want it real salty because you're putting spices in it. And I'm cutting up the chilies just because you don't want them whole in the guacamole. And the seeds are okay on these.
It probably spreads out the spiciness if you
Yeah.
get into a big chunk, it could be, oh my
And then
God.
I had little tomatoes that I cut up.
Nice.
So I'm just going to throw all of this together inside the guacamole bowl. And these are the hot chilies. And actually our neighbor Joan gave me these other mild green chilies. So I'm going to just cut this open and see what... Ooh, that's... Okay. Wow. Ooh, oh boy. Okay, so I'm taking the seeds out of this because this is like homegrown.
Okay.
And I'm just going to put a little bit in.
Yeah. Don't,
I don't know.
We don't want to be going to the hospital because of,
Yeah, and don't touch the eyes.
right.
Okay.
That hot stuff
All right.
can get really
Okay, so everything is kind of on there right now. It's kind of jumbled.
pretty attractive. It is.
Okay, well,
That's
all
great.
right. And then I'm going to put a little hot sauce in.
What kind of hot sauce?
It's medium. I use
Is it-
Pace.
Is it picante? The Pace
Yeah,
Picante?
Pace Picante.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to gently just move this around. I don't want to mush. I want to just chunk, I think. You know what I'm saying? And so you mix all this up. And now you don't want to, okay, so these big chunks, Kenny, look. I want to just put them into smaller chunks. You don't want to just mush, like, you know what I'm saying. And so gently kind of cut them up. And, you have to do it the way you like it. Like, if you like it mushy, okay, fine. But I don't. I like mine chunkier. Oops, I gotta be careful. I got
A stem?
no, I got a shell in there.
Okay.
Of the skin, so you don't want that. So you have to kind of watch it. Okay, now onion powder.
How much? Just a little bit.
Probably,
Like a teaspoon?
No, not that much. Like a third.
Okay.
Like a fourth of a teaspoon. Okay, and then I'm putting a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper, cracked. Okay, then I'm putting a little garlic powder. Probably depends on what you like for taste. I put like a little bit of both. Just sprinkle. You don't want to just, you want to have as much flavor of the avocado that you can. Now, saying that, as you can see while I'm stirring, it is getting a little, mushy, so you have to really be gentle. Okay, now, I can take a taste of this and see right away if it needs...
How does it taste?
Well, it needs a little more zip, so I'm going to put a little bit of the hot chili pepper things in it. I'm going to put a little bit more onion powder, so maybe a teaspoon, and a little bit more garlic, and a little bit more salt.
So at the end of the day, it's how it tastes to you, right?
Yes. Yes. But again, when you put in like fresh tomatoes or whatever, or you want to put fresh onion in, you can. But guacamole is, I like it very simple taste.
Better?
Yep.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is, if I need to add more chili peppers or more pepper, then I will. But really season it to what you like. But these are really a simple, wonderful dish. Don't complicate it with all this other stuff. It's a few little spices and you got it.
Okay, so...
All right, come back and we'll have dinner later.
Perfect. Thanks, Annie.
Hi everyone, I'm back. This is going to be the second part of our dinner tonight. I already made the guacamole and it looks beautiful and it tastes really good. It's very simple. Like I said, no squishing or mushing. And I use a little bit of the picante sauce. You can use any flavor you want. I like picante. So I'm going to add just a little bit more because Kenny said it was a little, needs a little something. So that's why I'm going to add that. Now, taking a, fork, don't mush. Just really gently.
Well, like fold it in?
Yeah, kind of fold it. No more mushing, And then I'm going to add a little bit.
Just a little, because we've already got those peppers in.
I do.
That's plenty. Stop.
Okay. All right. I like it a little hotter than he does.
But you're not the only one eating it.
No, that's okay for sure. Okay, then on the end of this, I kind of squeeze a little bit of a lime on it. It just gives it, a little kick. So you just want to squeeze just a little. I don't know if these have seeds in them or not. But anyway,
It's not squeezing too good?
No.
Maybe you need to cut it. Do you need to cut it in a quarter? Cut it again. You might get a lot more leverage.
I thought you could squeeze limes. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just needed it. Yep. Perfect.
All right. So a little bit of lime. Just gently fold that in. Now, if you feel you want more of anything, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, if you want to put real onions in it, you can. I just like it very simple. And now we are going to we're going to go over and I'm going to make the tortillas. Are you ready to do that, Kenny?
I think let's take a break so you can heat up the loge pan. And then we'll be all set, and then whoever's watching this can see how it's done.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be back.
Yeah. All right. We're back. Now I want to do the second part of our dinner, which is going to be making the tortillas. And I got this tortilla pan. It's a loge, and I'm making it very hot. I put a little bit of avocado oil, which you don't really need to do with corn tortillas, but I do because I like them a little bit softer. But you could do flour, you could do, and you don't have to put anything in your pan. Just make sure your pan's hot. Okay, so I got these little, I guess they're mini tortillas.
At Trader Joe's, right?
Yep. And they're Sonora style. I don't know.
They're really good.
That really means. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna put these. I'm going to put 3. I'm going to try to fit 3 on. Okay, then I'm going to, then I got to slather on.
Those are vegetarian.
Yes, black beans, refried. And here's the thing. It's,
Amy's.
I mean, you can soak your own beans and do it from scratch, everything from scratch, but...
it's a lot easier to do it this way.
Well, for me it is, for us. We're in the trailer.
Exactly.
So, okay, so I got the beans on, and now I'm going to put cheese.
And what kind of cheese is that?
It's Mexican cheese shredded.
Is that something you got at just a basic grocery store like that?
Yeah, and you could do the block cheese is probably and more authentic Mexican.
But then you
cheese.
have to grate it. This works pretty good.
But we really don't. We're not really. We're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Nice job, Annie.
Okay, so then I'm folding these over, and they're going to be like little mini
Tacos. Kinda.
Got to make sure everything, like the cheese is melted.
But with a pan like this, it goes pretty fast.
Yes, it does.
Because it really holds the heat.
Yep.
And you've got to be careful because it takes a while for these to cool down.
Yes, it does.
You can burn yourself really
So anyway,
easily.
it's just a layer of,
beans, cheese.
It's a very simple dish, and it's delish. And then we'll put we'll sit down and we'll put avocado on it. So.
I'm going to get closer in to the
Okay,
pan.
can you
so,
can
yes,
you kind of zoom
I'm
in?
gonna do that. Yeah, those look really good. I'll tell you what, you don't have to have a lot of these either, because there's a lot of protein in these.
It is.
They're pretty filling.
Yep.
Looks really good.
And I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit because these
at
are
this
just
point,
need to
yeah,
cook.
exactly.
And I'm going to put these on a plate. And I think these are done. Okay, and this one still has a little bit of time. So anyway, we have these. It doesn't look appetizing, but...
Sure it does. It looks great.
Does it? Does it look good?
It looks great.
Okay. So anyway, we got those going. And then I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil.
Avocado oil.
I mean avocado oil. And as you can see, it's very hot. The pan is really hot.
Yeah, you don't want to touch that with your hands. I think that's going to be enough for us.
Yes. So then we'll sit down. And
you can see how hot it is because that tortilla already puffed up.
yes, it did. You're right. Okay, let me get the cheese on real quick.
So 1, 2, 3, we're going to have 6,
Okay.
so that makes 3 each if we
Yep.
can eat them. You can see how quickly it's cooking. It's like, whoa, that's going pretty fast.
Woo! Okay, this one's got to be done. Okay. I mean, you could add chicken, you could add whatever, beef, pork, shrimp, fish.
Anything, fish,
Anything can go in here, and it's a very quick dish. And then we will sit down and
Yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll show you having the first bite.
that's right.
Okay.
All right, we're ready to sit down and eat dinner. Come join us. I've got my tortillas here. They're cheese and bean, and now I'm going to add my guacamole to the middle. That's how I'm going to eat mine. And then, Kenny, do you want guacamole in the middle?
Sure, I'll put some on in a minute.
Okay,
Why don't you taste it and let everybody know if it tastes okay?
Okay.
You're gonna eat these taco style.
Yeah, I guess.
And I know you're hungry, right? Good? So can I stop and eat now? Great.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye. Take care.